Hi again. Okay, now we're going to talk about newborn fitteds. What's a fitted, you say? A fitted, I should have explained what an all-in-one was, come to think. Okay. Well, a fitted is a diaper where the entire diaper is an absorbent material and you need a cover to make it waterproof. An all-in-one being that everything is absorbent material and waterproof outer is all in one piece, hence the name. So these are a Kissaluvs size 0 newborn fitted diaper. This is cotton fleece. It is this textured cotton material that is just absolutely fantastic. It's super soft when you start, and then after a few washes it gets less soft. But the texture works to its advantage. So you can see how textured it is. The texture works to its advantage because the newborn poop is all runny and gross and so it kind of absorbs really well in the texture and it keeps it. This is like a bulletproof diaper for leaks when it comes to poop. It has a cord dip, so you just button that right down. It has the cord dip and it is very amply sized, but it also goes really, really tiny. So let's look what it looks like. Super duper tiny. Like it is, and you imagine this part is basically empty, so, but it's really small. It goes really small. It says that it goes from 5 to 15, I believe. I was able to use this for 6 weeks. My son was born at 6 pounds 13 ounces, and right now he's about 12 pounds, and he's 7 weeks old tomorrow. So this definitely, and it was just for absorbency issues that I had to stop because technically he still fits in these. Because if you look at what they look like when they're completely, like, I'm always backwards with this, but they do get large-ish, like they get to be a nice small diaper. So the pros on this one was the absorbency up to a point. Like I have a very heavy wetter, evidently. I found that out. And so I had to put in a doubler. I laid in one of the Kissaluvs boosters that I had from my daughter. And with that, I was able to do it, but he just needed more absorbency because otherwise I would have been changing every hour on the hour because they were just lots of pee. The cord dip is great because you can use it from immediately and it keeps the cord dry. The fact that the whole thing is absorbent, so like that's just a great thing about a fitted. I love fitteds now. If you look at my old videos, I only had pockets and all-in-ones and all-in-twos, but now I love fitteds. Yeah, so the textured. The only bad thing is that it's not a stay dry diaper if you want the stay dry aspect on your child, but that's very easily remedied with a fleece liner. So that's not an issue. It could have, like I said, it could have worked for more time if it weren't for the absorbency issue, but that's just my son. If you have a medium wetter, this will be your favorite diaper. I absolutely guarantee it. And it's just fantastic. I love my Kissaluvs. This is a Green Mountain Diapers Workhorse small, so it has the yellow stitching. I got it without closures because I thought, oh, well, I'll skip the newborn size, and this way it has the flap because when I got them, this is the old kind if you are familiar with what they have now. They have the organic, which is kind of a brown. This is the bleached, not organic. I figured I could skip the newborn size, which at the time did not have this extra flap, which is a pre-fold that is turned into a fitted diaper. And I was wrong. I was wrong. I can admit that I was wrong. I should have gotten the newborn size because these I could not use for the first 2 weeks. And then he had a huge growth spurt and I only was able to use them for a couple weeks. I am lucky that I was able to find a friend of mine who was going to take them off my hands, and they're basically brand new. That was bad on my part because I didn't think that through. Anyway, so these are without closures, but they also come with snaps. Then without closures, I figured would be great because I would be able to adjust and I would be able to use them immediately and all these best laid plans. And it didn't work out that way because they were too large for an immediate newborn. Even folded down, and it was just way too bulky. I have a picture of him where it's like super duper folded like this, but his legs are like splayed out. He's like, "What are you doing, Mom?" So that didn't work out. These are from 9 to 15 pounds. That's the quoted size. And right now he's about 12 pounds. I think I probably mentioned that, but I'll mention it again. He's about 12 pounds. He'll be 7 weeks old, so he's huge. Yeah, I did like these because they're pre-fold material, so it's natural. It's cotton. They're super, you can beat them up. You can just beat them up 3 ways to Sunday, these things. Because pre-fold cotton is like the most idiot-proof fabric there is when it comes to cloth diapering. You just throw it in, it's just fantastic. And the whole thing's absorbent. Again, it's a fitted, so the whole thing is absorbent. And it is a good absorbency. However, again, with my super Pier, I had a doubler. I bought doublers with them that I just put it underneath the flap, and I would get an extra hour or so. To put these on, that you would use either a pin or a snappy. My preference was snappies. This little thing, it's kind of a rubber, and it has these little teeth. And you just do one side, the other side, and then you pull down like a Y. And that holds it together, and you need to put a cover over it. Speaking of covers, our next installment will be newborn and small covers for your stash. Stay tuned.